I welcome you for the class video lecture on Java runtime environment. Let's discuss the JVM, JRE, and JDK. Java Virtual Machine is the virtual machine that runs the Java bytecodes. You get this bytecode by compiling the .java files into your class files. Class files contain the bytecodes understood by the JVM. It provides a runtime environment in which Java bytecode can be executed. The JVM performs the following main tasks: loads the code, verifies the code, and executes it. The Java runtime environment is a software package which bundles the libraries and the Java virtual machine and other components to run applications written in the Java. JVM is just a part of JRE distributions. The Java runtime environment is a set of software tools which are used for developing Java applications. JDK is an acronym for Java Development Kit. The Java Development Kit is a software development environment which is used to develop Java applications and applets. The JDK contains a private Java virtual machine and a few other resources such as an interpreter, loader, a compiler, an achiever, a documentation generator, etc. to complete the development of a Java application. There are two data types available in Java: primitive data types. The primitive data types include Boolean, character, byte, short, int, long, float, and double. Reference or object data types include classes, interfaces, and arrays. Specify the type of data and length of the data item in bytes. Int, short, long for indicating the integer or whole numbers, and float double is used for the decimal number representation, and boolean for true or false. The data types grammatic representation shows the classification into primitive and non-primitive. The primitive is further classified into numeric and non-numeric. In numeric, you have integer and floating point. For integer, we have four data types: byte, short, integer, long, based upon its memory, byte allocation. And the floating point, it is double and float. Here, byte occupies 1 byte of memory, and short 2 bytes of memory, and integer 4 bytes of memory, and long 8 bytes of memory. The double occupies 8 bytes of memory in decimal numbers and to store decimal numbers, and the float 4 bytes of memory will be allocated to store the decimal values. And the non-primitive data types are further classified into three types: that are strings, arrays, and user defined classes. So this is the how the data types are being classified, and the range of the values have been given. Next, we discuss on the keywords. Java keywords are also known as reserved words. Keywords are particular words which act as a key to a code. These are predefined words by Java, so it cannot be used as a variable or object name. The keywords in Java are given in this tabular column, so we can use this based upon our requirement. There are certain operators in Java. So let's have a view on the list of operators in Java. Arithmetic operators, relational operators, bitwise operators, logical operators, assignment operators, unary, ternary operators, and then miscellaneous operators. So the operators and their uh, associativity is generally tells you how the operation is actually performed. Yes, the most of the uh, operators that we deal with actually have the associativity from left to right, and the conditional unary and the unary postfix prefix, they have the associativity from right to left. Now discussing about the structure of a Java program. Like we have the introduction body of an essay and conclusion in writing an essay. Likewise, we have the structure of Java program, the section that has to be followed one after the other has been given in detail. Look at this. Documentation section, it is optional, and package statement, it is also optional, and import statement. If you have statements that need to be imported in your that you are using in your program, then you can include it. So the first three are optional, but if you want to include, then you need to make available in the order. And then interface statement, when you have the inheritance thing that need to be implemented, then you can use this interface statement. And then there comes main part, that is which is mandatory in every program, that is the class definition, and then the main method class following the main method definition, and in detail it has been given. And then let's finish with an example program. Class Hello World is the class, a definition of Hello World, and then the main function, public static void main. So public indicates that it is accessible through all the other classes, because the main function is the starting of every execution. It has to be accessible for all the other classes in a program, and void, which is the null data type, and the main has the string arguments. And what is static is, in every Java program, the instance or the object needs to be created. Only then it can be accessed or can be used. So when you declare static, then you don't need to create an object for invoking the statements inside the block of code. So when you make the main statement in static, then you don't want to create an object for the mm, block of code under main. So it has a print line hello world. So this is how we actually have the syntax for printing print a line in Java program. So print line is a statement under system class in the library, and out is a method under system class, and print line will print the thing that have been given in the double quotes inside the enclosed inside the parenthesis, and hello world. After printing this line, the cursor will move to the next line, so any other statements goes will be executed and printed in the next line. So That's we have come to the end of today's class. So I hope you enjoy the video, and let's meet on another video in Java lecture. Thank you all.